Now again.
Hey.
Hello everyone. I've taken a bit longer than usual. Today we're going to be finishing off round 1. Going back into round 4. I've had this open for a long while, since I last streamed a couple of hours ago. We're going to jump right into the race. Quick recap. Sky Wyndham, driving for Toyota, took pole position next to Sofia Garcia, followed by Fernando Alonso and Olivia Panis. 5th and 6th, Eric Moraes and Nick Heidfeld. And quickly scroll down the rest of the session times so you can see exactly where your drivers are for the race start. Chase Moss has had a disappointing session, just falling out to Thomas Ng, who's in arguably the worst car and the worst skill set. And that so much can be said true for Heinz Harald Frentzen, sadly starting from the very back of the grid. Quite a big gap between these two. Let's jump into the race. This is what the track looks like from above. Turn 1. It's a pretty simple right-hander. Moderate speed. You have some throttle during the corner. Get on it early at the exit. The second turn is pretty much the same thing. Both have a slight downhill, and you go into a right-hander, which is pretty fun to drive. Then fairly long straight before a left-hander, similar to the right one, except less radius. And then finally, this corner starts out sector 2. I don't have anything to say about it. Then we come into a chicane here. Genuinely, I think it is nice to drive, although there have been spins there tons of times in F1 history. And then you come down through a series of corners which are just equally challenging, moderately challenging. Yeah, nothing really much to say about Hungaroring. It's a pretty plain track, one that I enjoy though. So let's jump into it. Now we can actually see the starting grid. 31 laps, and we're ready to go. Man, this game is sold. Let's see if it'll give me an option to print the starting grid. I ain't gonna do that. Okay, we're ready to roll. Lots of hate. And the lights will be coming on. There they go. Lights out and away we go. Sky Wyndham gets a great start, or else the race falls behind. Sofia Garcia overtakes Sky Wyndham towards turn 1. Sky Wyndham goes around the inside, but he also gets overtaken by that's Olivia Panis, isn't it? That's quite interesting. Sofia Garcia is now leading this race immediately after the start. That Toyota Lexus looked like it had a really good start, but that was just a lie. That was a plain lie. Fernando Alonso running in 4th, Nick Heidfeld in 5th. Eric Moraes chasing him into the chicane. Followed by the Benetton of Jenson Button. Had a really good pre-season testing session. Sadly didn't get as much spark in qualifying. Jules Verstappen in the arrows. Giovanni Sadici in that Cycle 7. Michael Schumacher in the claw. It's just hilarious to see him in the midfield. There's me. I think that's about the same place I started in, about 13th, I'd say. Sophia Garsha is leading at the end of the lap. And it's lap 2 now. Olivia Panis is running in second. Sky Wyndham has dropped down to third in the first lap, so... well, pretty much at the whole start of the race. It's going to be interesting to see what pit stops can do to the field. Giovanni Sedici versus Michael Schumacher. Still warming up those tyres, you can see. A little bit of swerving there. Let's get some onboard footage from Olivia Panis and Sophia Garsha. Sky Wyndham still trying to chase him. Fernando Alonso didn't get the greatest start. And oh, that's Olivia Panis, and he's out of the race. I'm trying to get back to him. Yeah, he's definitely not coming back from that. That was a huge accident. Yellow flag should be out by now. Sadly, no safety car in this season. Sophia Garsha has just hit the fastest lap. Thomas Engie is also out of the race. Wow. Olivia Panis is out of the race, and now he is. Unfortunate result. Heinz-Harald Frentzen is in the pits. Wow. It's a poor day for Prost. Here comes the Blackbird. Still can't quite keep up with Sky Wyndham, who's dropped down to 5th actually. Sophia Garsha. Wait, no. I'm dumb. It's just the car number. He's in 2nd actually. Since, sadly, Olivia Panis crashed on that important first lap. Wait, no, I'm dumb. 2nd lap. I forgot. It's now lap 4. Sophia Garsha is still leading, by quite a margin, to be honest. Looks like a candidate to win this race. Heinz-Harald Frentzen lacking about half a lap behind due to that pit stop. I wonder what that pit stop was for. Probably to replace something like front wing. Fernando Alonso is still chasing. He's on the podium right now. Jenson Button has moved up a little bit. But Claw is trying to keep up with the Circle 7 ahead. Doing quite well. Giovanni Sedici coming into his final 2 corners. Should be about lap 5 by now. Sophia Garsha crosses the line. Lap 5 of 31. Sky Wyndham has hit the fastest lap though. Fernando Alonso trying to keep up. Slowly falling behind now. Eric Rosende Moraes and Jenson Button are now battling. Well, nearly in the thick of it at least. Jenson Button's done well since the start of the race. For qualifying, and he's overtaken a couple of cars in the first few laps, even though it's really hard to do so at the Hungary. Sophia Garsh is looking to make a huge lead over the next few cars, cancelling out some of that pit stop time in the future. It's the best thing to get right at the start of a race, I've always noticed. Your first pit stop, you've got to time it right. Because it's usually when cars get jumped most. A lot of pack field racing. Getting quite close to the other cars there. Jacques Villeneuve on that Jaguar's rear end. Vin Sorensen, quite a poor performance so far today. Yeah, he's had a really bad weekend. Poor qualifying, worse than Jenson Button. And now he's falling behind in the race, even when Sophia Garcia is leading. It's not pretty good for him. Let's get some helmet camera footage. Now lap 7. Oh.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Oh no, those were 4 great dates.
Let's check the current track position.
Oh, yeah, the connection. I mean, you know, emotionally, mentally.
6 laps out, 31 completed. Oh, 3 cars out of the race already. Or is it? No, it's only 2. Heinz-Harald Princeton pitted. Dead last. Yeah. I wish when you view the track during the race it would give you info about where all the cars are at on the track. But we can't expect that much, can we? Sophia Garcia is still leading this race, managing to keep that gap. Dave Motorsports will be happy with that result at least today. I'm not so sure about Vin Sorensen. Sky Wyndham still trying to chase the leader. Doing a good job so far. Fernando Alonso also trying to chase both of them. Keeping the pace, but not really making any up. Right now it's like 8.
Yes, it's Rosie.
Sky Wyndham, yeah, isn't making that much of the lead time up. Fernando Alonso, Eric Rosenda Moraes. Toyota Lexus has had a good weekend and are making it even better. A 2-4. Bit of car bunching with Joe Verstappen and Nick Bradfield. Jenson Button trying to break away. Michael Schumacher chasing Giovanni Sadici still. I want to see an overtake somewhere. This is a pretty close pack battle. Vincerensen still in 14. Also Reese managing to bridge the gap to Chaka's Villeneuve, not quite making it into the points, which was held by Eddie Irvine. Right now, that is. Michael Schumacher still trying to get past Giancarlo. No, Giovanni. My bad. I'm gonna mix up these names quite a bit. The corner is really enjoyable. You can see what I mean, to be honest, by the Hungary being a really nice track. If you have brain cells, that is.
Maybe I'm not proud of this, it wasn't me and Joshua. They're not gonna get married.
It's now up 10. We are about a third of the way through this race already. It'll go by pretty quick, to be honest. The race should only take about half an hour, a bit more than that. Maybe 40 minutes at most. Let's see exactly what it is. 11 minutes, 49. Yeah, it should be around 33 minutes, to be honest. Verstappen moment.
place. Like, the parents got married, but it's going to be torn down.
35 minutes,
So,
actually.
I know it's crazy, but I don't think that's American so crazy. You just feel better, you know? Hey, that's the day
The end of the first stint should be nearing soon. So we'll see some pit stops in the next few laps.
This is great.
Mick Heidfeld struggling to keep control of that car there. I forgot what team it is again. My bad, whoever owns the team, if there is someone that owns it. Joyce Verstappen looking to overtake at some point. Can't quite get it together and commit.
I think we are so on the right track, you know, I mean, I think we are working, I think we are
First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Mick Heidfeld's been doing pretty well. Joyce Verstappen too. Again, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Oh, 10th. Jacques Villeneuve is in the points. Maybe I miscounted the positions. Yeah, I probably did. Also, he's just outside those points. Oh no, yeah, there has been a change, I remember now. I don't know what the change is though. Black Rider for also race trying to keep up with the bar. Doing so nicely. There's quite a big gap between these two. Eric Zendemorice wanting to get a podium finish. Fernando Alonso managing to keep P3.
So I'm thinking no. Thanks.
Sky Wyndham into second, of course. Speargosh first. Heinz Howard Frentzen. Yeah, he's about half a lap behind at this point. Eventually we'll see a couple of lapped cars towards the end. Heinz Harold Frentzen looking to be the first of those. An achievement in itself. But I don't really like to be mean to people, to be honest. So, yeah. Jensen Button is in 19th. What happened there? What happened there? He was doing so well. Did he pit? He pitted, didn't he? He pitted way too early for his own good. Probably front wing replacement. That's most likely cause. Jacques Villeneuve holding bar together after Ilya Panis came off that track at about here it was and went into the barrier there, ending his race, tearing off that wheel. Or it would have been there, maybe. I don't exactly know. Last couple of corners and we're already on that 14 for the leaders. Sophia Garsha takes that corner whilst people are still taking this corner. And there's someone pitting. That's Nick Heidfeld, wasn't it? Nick Heidfeld is in the pits. Now he's coming out of the pits. Jensen Button has overtaken him. Heinz Harold Frentzen won't get the opportunity to though. I'm sure pretty much everyone will be pitting next lap. There will be some double ups for teams though, so someone will have to stay out from each. There is Rick Keller, he's in 16th. Pretty mediocre performance for the Ferrari, but we don't really know how it should be performing at this point since, well, it's only the beginning of the season. And I accidentally pressed escape. Great. Good chance to view the current race positions again. I'm in 10th because of Nick Heidfeld pitting, which means I'm in points. Wonder if I'll be able to keep that.
No, seriously.
Mr. Martial, the Jaguar, not doing too great compared to his teammate. He was all the way up here in 8th. Elsa has a bit of clean air, well, disturbed air. It's on that bar in the front. Still can't get the right mindset. Oh, there's a bit of a lock up there from Jacques Villeneuve. Elsa gained some time on him. Jos Verstappen now running in 5th, looking to hold this position. We should see pits at the end of this lap. Hopefully. Unless the game decides no for us. Then again, I'm pretty sure groove tyres last much longer than slick tyres. Nope, still staying out for Sophia Garsha. Sky Wyndham as well. Fernando Alonso and representing Moraes as well. No one's coming into the pits right now. Is tyre degradation even on?
I'm just trying to figure out why.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, yeah, you know how Ross and I have always been on again, off again, on and off and on.
I'm gonna save the
Because I
race.
just figured that somewhere down the road, it would be on again. It would. You know what? I think we all did. Hey.
Got us reservations for Sunday night, okay? How about Bernie's at 9 o'clock?
You better make it free.
You see that? I want to go to free.
3 people.
And now we can
Gosh, I'm not gonna do that.
check the
I
option.
think he broke up with me.
Oh, boy.
Apparently the sphere is me.
Yeah, this is.
Sometimes things don't work out the way we
Yeah.
think.
Okay, we're gonna load in the game. Now we can return.
Oh, you just to go for the belly?
Sophia Gosh is still running in first after a long while. Sky Wyndham, Fernando Alonso, the same podium positions as the start of the race, but two are swapped around. Sky Wyndham and Sophia Gosh.
You know, I'm sure.
Also, race still running in 10th position. Still chasing Marcus Villeneuve. The same goes for a lot of other drivers. Then Sorensen. I'm starting to think it would have been more interesting if we'd had random opposition sprint rules. So I might have a look at that for next season. I don't think. I might consider changing it after this round. Because it's only the start of the season. If it was closer to the end of the season, I wouldn't allow that, to be honest. We're about halfway through this race. We're over halfway through this race now. Finds Harold Frentzen still finishing off his 16th lap, while Sophia Garsha is about halfway through 17th. Sophia Garsha is probably going. I just realised that, well, of course, she's a she.
Okay, something huge. We can climb around.
And Harold Frentzen is now over half a lap behind.
People climb that thing every day. We can totally do that. Why not? I mean, just climbing. It's just steep. We're going Everest. Okay, it'd be nice to do an aspirin on Everest. We're gonna climb Mount Everest.
It's not been a great start for Heinz Frentzen, still running in odds. Well, not necessarily if you count Daniel's as positions, but Daniels, so We haven't used the off-course camera, side view camera, whatever you want to call it, for a while. When are these tires gonna run out?
We're gonna get off our butts and let die on it.
Chase Moss. I'm still stuck behind, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm still stuck behind Villeneuve. We have got an overtake here. Eddie Irvine has been overtaken by Michael Schumacher. He's down to 7th now. Cool. Yeah, Sophia Garcia is becoming the Verstappen of the season already. Not literally, because there is technically a Verstappen. Well, there is a Verstappen, but I mean the new Verstappen.
Someone else will say the fantastic. Oh, so much better.
Should have worn them.
Really?
I've just realised that wait, did I? I think I forgot to put the stream link up in Discord. So I'm actually gonna do that now, to be honest. Let's just do this now.
I don't want to be single, okay? I just want to be married again. I just want $1 million.
Rachel? Oh God, Monica, hi, thank God. Okay, everybody, this is Rachel, another Lincoln High survivor. This is everybody. This is Chandler and Phoebe and Joey and remember my brother Ross? Sure.
You probably didn't know this, but back in high school, I had a major crush on you. I did. I always figured you just thought I was Monica's geeky older brother.
Okay.
Listen, do you think... I try not to let my intense vulnerability become any kind of factor in you. But do you think it would be okay if I ask you out sometime, maybe? Okay. Okay, maybe I will.
Ignore Christopher.
See, I see.
Just trying to get someone to watch the stream for once, because no one's been watching the streams, except one occasionally. Let's go back. Sophia Garcia is still winning this race after 20 laps, and no one's pitted for fresh tyres yet. Sky Wyndham trying to chase the lead, but he's falling behind because, well, Sophia Garcia just, I guess, has that proper pace. Podium positions have stayed the same since the start of the race, but Sky Wyndham had taken pole after he got a really crap start. Well, it looks like he got a good start at first, but into turn 1 he lost a few positions. He ended up in 5th, but because one car DNF'd, that was Olivia Panis, on 2nd or so lap. He moved up again, and then Nick Heidfeld pitted, so...
It's too late. I'm with somebody else. I'm happy. This ship has sailed.
All right, fine. You go ahead and you do that, all right?
Jensen Button is still at the back. He had a really good race start, but due to some unknown error, he had to pit, and he's ended up at the back. Sven Sorensen getting towards a position where he can overtake Giancarlo Fischiello. Slowly but surely he's doing it.
Ross, do you realize this is the first time in my life I'm doing something I actually care about? This is the first time in my life I'm doing something that I'm actually good at? I mean, if you don't get that...
I'm just barely in points positions now. Jacques Villeneuve, Eddie Irvine, Michael Schumacher, Giovanni Sedici all ahead of me, and then there's a bit of a bridge from the gap to Joe Verstappen, Eric Resende Moraes, and Alonso. Well, there's another gap here. And it's these two, and then the lead by herself. Coming towards lap 23 now. I don't think anyone's going to beat the fastest lap, which currently belongs to Sophia Gosh, so she'll be getting that extra point by the looks of it. And unless something disastrous happens, I doubt she won't win this race, because she's already put a huge gap to the cars behind in 2nd and 3rd. It's basically the Verstappen of the season right now. Not the Joe Verstappen, the Matt Verstappen. I'm just repeating a lot of myself now, to be honest. I literally said that a couple of laps ago. Most of the stuff that's exciting is seeing pit stops, and the crashes, and of course the start of the race. Pretty much everything else. It's just a matter of endurance. I've always liked the design of these Jaguars from the base game. 2001 Jaguars. They look quite nice. I've been a fan of the colour green, especially on a Formula 1 car, but they've made it work well, because it kind of brings back some of those British racing green sort of style, especially with those golden wheels. The Jaguar logo on the side adds to that sort of thing. It actually inspired what you can see on Toro Rosso cars. Not AlphaTauri, since, well, yeah, AlphaTauri is much different. You can also see it on a couple of Red Bull cars. Depends on the model. But yeah, here comes the other Verstappen, the older Verstappen, the one that still gets sponsored by Red Bull. This is Joseph Verstappen. Eric Resende Moraes, kind of looking like an underdog this season. Fernando Alonso. Yeah, Eric Resende Moraes just running outside of the podium. Coming down the back well, the front straight actually. Keep mixing stuff up.
This is so amazing.
Sophia Garsha has to retire due to a mechanical error. It's the end of her race. Sky Wyndham takes the lead of the race from Sophia Garsha, who has retired due to an unfortunate mechanical error. Parking that car up on the side of the track, with one of the wheels still spinning, for whom reason it's stopped now. Transmission problem, now we know. The green flag's waving again, so cars can overtake now, not that they do. Sky Wyndham is looking to lead this race to the end. Sophia Garsha is out of the race. I didn't want to see that message, to be honest. But what happens, happens, I guess. That's 3 cars out of the race now.
This is one of those, she doesn't come, we don't have to worry about it.
Currently that 26 of 31, we're coming towards the end of the race actually. Goes by quite quick. Elsa Reese is running in 9th now, another point for me. Sacrifice to Sophia Garsha, I guess. Sven Sorensen still trying to carry Dave Motorsports through the race in Hungary. Having to defend a little from Enric Noldi, that lingering threat. And if he somehow manages to keep him off, then there's Chase Moss to fill in that position.
Since then, when I landed in China, guess who's in charge of the day? No, okay. No, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and it looks like we're gonna try and have an overtake here by Nick Highfield on Jensen Button all the way at the back of the field. They're running super close to each other, closer than most cars. At one moment was the moment he pulled out the slipstream and decided to try for it. Jensen Button saw it and was quick to get out of the way and make sure he couldn't. Nick Highfield's still gaining, they're getting even closer. And Sky Wyndham down to 16th. What is this? Did he pit? No, he didn't pit. And that means Fernando Alonso is leading the race. Driving for Blackbird, of course. I don't know what happened to Sky Wyndham. Wasn't any error on the steering wheel. Maybe he spun off the track. Okay, I think this is it.
Come on, wake it on now. He broke up with Julie. Well, go on, for God's sakes.
Really?
Really? It's always been you, man.
Yeah, he's... Yeah. That was sad. Wait, let's see where he originally spun off the track. Bit of contact there with the wheel. Luckily not ripping it off and ending his race. He could have probably gone there. But a bit too risky, to be honest. He decided. And he waits for all the traffic, losing positions, trying to avoid the unsafe rejoin, and now he's come all the way back here. Lap 28 or 31. Sky Wyndham trying to make up the most he can off the rest of the race. I've moved up to 8th, which means another point for me. Giancarlo Fischiella trying to bridge the gap, even so, just miserably failing. There isn't really any hope of an overtake, is there? Unless, of course, you're Nick Heidfeld or Jensen Button. They're having a go at each other. Oh, this looks interesting. Does he commit? He commits, but he doesn't commit. Sad. That's just sad. There was a bit of a look up there from... Yeah, that's Sky Wyndham, of course. Fernando Alonso trying to lead this race to the checkered flag. This would be first victory in Formula 1, of course. Considering it's 2001 base season. Let's just say he did join the season. Anyways.
So how many cameras are actually on?
Giovanni Sedici running in 4th. Joe Verstappen on the podium. This is pretty bare-bones podium. Arrows. Well, not really bare-bones when it comes to Eric Rosini-Morais. He's been pretty much deserving this podium. And I'm pretty sure these are going to be finishing podium positions. Unless somehow Fernando Alonso makes a disastrous mistake and Eric Rosini-Morais takes the checkered flag. But I don't think we'll see anything like that happening. We already had it with Sky Wyndham just before. Coming down out of the final corner. One more time around. Yes, I know that's a NASCAR line, but who cares? It's not gonna be that intense of a battle for the finish line. Fernando Alonso keeping the pace. coming down into Sector 3 now, it should be, in a minute. It should be around Sector 3 now. It's the final lap. And it looks like Fernando Alonso is going to take that checkered flag. We haven't used this shot for a long while, actually. It's the last couple of corners. It's the checkered flag. Someone had a yellow flag for a moment. I don't really want to know who that was right now. Checkered flag. Fernando Alonso crosses the line. Eric Morais takes second, and Joseph Stappen third. Giovanni Sedici walks now fourth. Michael Schumacher fifth. Eddie Irvine sixth. Jacques Villeneuve seventh. Rolls Race eighth. Giancarlo Fisichella ninth. Vince Sorensen, Enric Rinaldi, Chase Moss, Asher Evans, Rick Keller, Tristan Marshall, Sky Wyndham will take 16th after an unfortunate result.
British version.
Yeah. I'm Harold Frankton, the last one to come in on those corners. Unfortunately, Sophia Garsha, Olivia Panis, and I forgot who the other one was. Yeah, that's definitely a driver, guys. They will not see the chicken flag, unfortunately. Oh.
Hey, Mush.
Yes, I will eat it in a minute.
So stupid. I'll be happy if I get a cup of coffee with a course of decaf and oh, I'm pregnant.
Let's have a look at the lap chart.
No, Steve, I have those mood swings back. I haven't really had any yet.
Okay, so Sophia Garsha quickly took the lead from Sky Wyndham.
Garcia. Garcia?
No, Garsha. Sophia Garsha quickly takes the lead from Sky Wyndham. Fernando Alonso ends up taking first at the very end of the race after Sophia Garsha retires due to a gearbox issue.
Yes. Yes, and that's the ones, yes.
This will be our race results, and that's round one of the Hungaroring. I hope you enjoyed this stream if you've been watching it, and if you're watching it in the future, well, I hope you enjoyed it regardless. Transmission issue for Sophia Garsha, Constantine G and Olivia Panis both didn't finish the race due to unfortunately crashing out. I'm Harold Princeton, 39 seconds behind, about half a lap behind the leader, which at the end of the race was Fernando Alonso, driving the white road. Took 40 minutes to finish his race by the simulation. So you can see how most of the rest of the races at their length, about 40 minutes, give or take a couple. Eric Morais came second, Joseph Stappen in third, Giovanni Sedici in fourth, Michael Schumacher in fifth, Eddie Irvine in sixth, Jacques Villeneuve in seventh, Rolls Sorensen in eighth, Giancarlo Fisichella in ninth, Sabina Sorensen in 10th, just clinging on to 1 point for Dave Motorsports. Enric Rinaldi follows, just missing out to that point finish. Chase Moss is in 12th, having a good final race result after a pretty poor qualifying.
Asher Evans in 13th, Rick Callum in 14th, Tristan Asher 15th, Sky Wyndham in 16th. He led the race for quite a while after Sophia Garsha retired, and then he spun off the track,
and the lead was given to Fernando Alonso, and he dropped to 16th. Nick Heidfeld finished in 17th, having to pit pretty early on, and so did Jenson Button in 18th. These two had a good battle. Eventually, Nick Heidfeld overtook Jenson Button. Heinz Harald Frentzen, yeah, did lost, technically, if you don't count the drivers that didn't finish, and I won't spend the rest of the time going over that. Here's the starting grid, if you need one look at this.
I'll be there. Oh, listen, no, it's your party, but I'd really like to limit the number of museum games. Tell you what, let's not invite any of the anthropologists.
Yeah, this is an outdated, sort of. Yeah.
Okay, a 6-pack of Zima. Hey guys, what are you doing? Oh, just planning my bachelor party with my best man. Yeah, well, good luck.
I'm gonna leave this stream to go off now. I will see you guys at round 2, which will be in Magny Course, actually, in France. And yeah, see you then. We'll be in a couple of, maybe tomorrow I can start free practice, maybe do qualifying, but since school's starting back tomorrow for me, I'll have less time to do these sessions. So I'm gonna end the stream now. See ya.